What is good, guys? It's Amor94 again, and this is a new series. This would be the Let's Build series for the Master Grade 1/100 scale Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt Verka. Now, I decided to make a Let's Build series for that kit just to explain what to keep in mind while building the kit itself, because that is a really unique kit and I think everyone loves it. So yes, I'm just gonna put the high grade here. I made a review for this one without the weathering yet, just a bit of touch-ups of the Tamiya Weathering Master, but we're not gonna talk about that. Just put him here, just a bit of background. So what I did is actually for the upper half of the Master Grade itself. So let's start first onto the core block. What's first to actually build onto the manual itself was the stand. So I'm not gonna include that anymore because just a stand. So let's start from the core block. You'll see here, let me just open this first. You will see the pilot here, that's E.O. Fleming. You can see that it is formed, he is positioned there in this angle because this is how it's positioned while onto the Gundam. But if it's onto the core fighter mode, let me just adjust it here. You just need to turn this one to actually show E.O. Fleming. Let me just show that again to actually reposition him. You just need to pull this square part and pull it down there, and you will see it again. And let me just turn it around again just to do it slowly so that you would understand. So what I did there, just to turn it around, and you will see you Fleming there again. Opening the cockpit, that's in the core block mode. So let me just show you how to actually do it in the core fighter mode or flight mode or whatever you want to call it. This is a really unique design of a core fighter that I actually saw in the anime itself. So if you haven't watched the anime yet, you should watch it because it really is short, just 4 episodes, and really beautiful with all the jazz and thing. I really love jazz and everything like that. So let me just try to show you the other side first of the core fighter. You just need to open this one and basically open the rest of the kit. So let me just show you in its perfected form. Basically, if I'm not wrong, this is how it looks like with all the panel lining and stuff. And you will see there are a lot of small parts here. Keep in mind that you just need to be really careful when building this one, because if one part would fly off, it would really you would really have a hard time to find in finding it again. And there are a lot of panel lining opportunities. You just need to put some touch-ups from here and there, and that's basically it for the core block. Now the next part that should be built would be the torso itself, the main body. And of course you will see some parts here that has dents here, or some indents. This is the part that you just need to put on the full armor itself. So this is the cockpit first, a little bit similar from the RX-782. Let me just show you what's inside there. You just need to put this one in core block form and put that there inside, and onto the backpack. Not really that complicated. And there's a hidden beam saber there. Just need to basically pull this down for the gimmick itself. Pull this down and twist this around, and basically you just need to pull this out, and there's the beam saber. And just basic and really fun to try to pose it with some gimmicks itself, and some panel lining I put in there also here, and some parts here onto the reds. Not really noticeable, but there's panel lining there. And let me just show you how it looks like with the core block on, inside. So again, guys, it's now in core block mode. You just really need to be really careful when moving the small parts. Some parts will really send flying because it's just on a ball joint there. Just be careful, and basically you just need to put it inside here. And just a little bit of repositioning. Sometimes it's really hard to actually put the whole core block inside, but you get the idea, right? So basically you just need to put it in there. And for some reason, sometimes I really don't know why it won't fit inside, but when I just reposition it for the right angle, it will go inside there without any problem. But you get the idea. And you just need to close this down, and you just need to put it onto the waist part, and that's basically it. Next would be the head itself. This is the one of the assets that I really love onto the full armor Thunderbolt, of course. And they gave you actually an option to use yellow parts for the eyes. This is not a sticker, by the way. That is why it's really good. And the other option is actually a clear part, and it's also the same shape. You just need to pick which is which. You want to use a solid yellow for the eyes, or clear green, just like for the forehead camera. And if you ever use that, you can actually have an option to actually put on gold sticker onto the eyes itself if you want gold effect. But I did not use that because I just want yellow, and they actually gave you an option to put on stickers there for the forehead camera. But this is a clear green part also onto the back there. So if ever there's an opportunity to actually put on some LED in here, for you guys who are interested in putting LED, you can actually try that, and there will be light popping out there. And if you want to use the clear green instead of this yellow part, the LED light will actually come out there. And also for these small holes, it's not really that noticeable, but there's a clear green part that should be popping out there. If you can see onto the anime, that should be a clear green part, but it's not that really seen from the model kit itself. And for this antenna, please do be careful to actually move the head itself. You might bend this one, and you do actually have another part onto the duplicate of the plate. But as much as possible, you don't want to actually bend this one. And finally, for the arms, this is the one that I really am happy, and this is a really unique part. This is called a vinyl sleeve, and I really did want to have more crumple on it just for more effects. And if you bend it here, the bend is actually enough, and there's still a lot of crumple there. I really crumpled the vinyl sleeves just to show that is proper for it. And there's no real issue here. You just need to make sure that this curve is on this angle, and use the shoulders again to actually put it here and put it onto the torso itself. So let me just show you there slowly, and that's basically it. And one thing that I noticed, oh shit, anyway, one thing that I noticed here when I put on the arms there, the shoulder armor is not really that tight. It's just going against the shoulder itself and the shoulder joint. So just keep that in mind there. And let me just show you when it's all put together onto the upper half. And here it is all together. Let me just show you how it looks like when it's bent here. No problem at all. Just the same issue here onto the shoulder joints. Not really that loose, but it's not really that tight also. So onto the back there, let me show you again. For the nub marks, I just want to inform you that this is a really bad nub. It's a good thing that it will be covered with a very big backpack. It's just you just need to keep in mind. And another nub mark here, and more excess lining that you can actually remove, and some more here and there. And for professionals out there, you just need to make sure that remove the excess here. And for the parts that you just want to close up, you just need to put some glue and sand it down, for those of you guys who are meticulous out there. And that's basically for the first part of the Let's Build series of this Master Grade, the Full Armor Gundam Thunderbolt Verka. And basically the next part would be the lower half, and I don't know how many episodes would this series be. I just want to help out those guys who still haven't bought this kit yet. This kit is really good so far when I'm building it. I'm really excited to make the lower half, put on the more vinyl sleeves. No problem so far. Just need to make sure about the nub marks and all the gimmicks. And to make sure, if you want more, just like, comment, subscribe. That's it. Peace.